Hey guys, hope you're all well. So today we are leaving lovely Koh Lanta and we're exploring somewhere completely new and very unheard of, a place called Koh Mook. Where are we off to, Pat? The first time here to by the Emerald Cave. This is a bit lovely, isn't it?
It is.
Our first day on Koh Mook, which is so cute. It's even smaller than Koh Lanta. Really lovely place. Really lovely beaches. What's this? It's nice little breeze as well, isn't it? What's your first day on Koh Mook like, Pat?
Love it.
He loves it. So different about Koh Lanta to here.
Yeah, it's quiet.
Oh, the island of Koh Mook is really small, and Mook actually means pearl, so I guess it means Pearl Island.
It really is a charming, tiny island where you can walk everywhere, no cars around.
So the beach that we're off to right now is called Charlie Beach, which is on the western side of the island, and usually the island you get to when you first get here. Hey up, Lord. We're here on Charlie Beach. Echo Charlie Lima. Oh, we want that beach. It's nice.
In Koh Mook.
Time.
Yes.
And it's about to sunset up. Oh, baby.
That cloud coming in.
Man, they're so noisy. Whatever it is, you can't see them, but they're there. That's nice. That's nice.
How loud is this? That is crazy.
You can't even see it. I see the bat.
No, you can't see them. They're tiny.
No, it's crazy. I look forward to going down to the beach.
Yeah.
You get the stuff and then go to the beach.
Yeah, let's.
The island is also a beautiful spot for fishing and snorkeling, and for me to try out my new fishing rod.
What are you doing there, Phil?
Trying to do a bit of fishing. I've got to try with these hooks. There's one hook goes onto here. It's like mini hooks. I think it's for like squid fishing or something like that. Give it a go anyway.
We're on the pier in Koh Mook. Ready?
Okay, so yeah, so a bit of a make do not, what can do, and then a little bit of bread. I think I used chicken last time, and I caught one fish, so fingers crossed. And the guy said, because the tide's not the best, you probably won't get any fish, but you never know.
You never know, Phil.
You never know, that's the main thing. We have got some tasty bit of egg here as well. I caught one with lots of persevering, using lots of bread, and finally got this little fish, not really knowing what kind of fish it is, but I was happy anyway. It's not going to be anyone's dinner, but I put the fish back in the water and let it go on its way. Really nice thing about Koh Mook, it's literally surrounded by jungle, so only one road links one beach to the resort, which was really nice, and off to do some jungle trekking. In the jungle in Koh Mook, it's pretty hot, but we're going to some viewpoints, so hopefully fingers crossed that this way. We tried to go through back that way, but the bridge had collapsed, so now we're literally going on to see if we can find it. But you appreciate how quiet it is. What do you think, Pat?
Yes, lovely. Hot.
There you are, Patty.
Huh.
Butterflies, amazing.
Nice, huh?
Ah, hardcore. I think we're about halfway, maybe there now.
Yeah.
Give it a whirl.
Koh Mook, like many other islands of Thailand, has a lot of stray dogs. So we bought a couple of bags of dog food and fed the dogs every day. They were so cute, especially the puppies. They were adorable.
Koh Mook has a neighbouring island called Koh Kraden, which is about 15 minutes away by speedboat. We went there on our last trip when we went to Koh Lanta on the 4 Islands tour. Also, around the back of the island of Koh Mook is the beautiful Emerald Cave, which you can only get to as with low tide and also by a kayak. Another thing about Koh Mook, you really don't need a motorbike, as everything is pretty much in walking distance. You don't really need a bike, but we did for one day, just it was nice to go around, and also it's a really nice way to cool down if you're really hot in the midday sun.
Yes, we ended up staying for 1 week on this charming little island and decided to get a bike for one day. I believe it was 200 baht for the day. And it was a lot of fun. It was very hobbly and wobbly all over.
Charlie Beach is a nice place if you want to go and catch some afternoon rays and a nice sunset. Also on the island there's lots of resorts and a little village where you can go and have some dinner. That time travelling, I've always said to Pat, come on, wake up early, let's go and see a sunrise. And today was that day. Poor Patty, with one eye open, slowly made it down the beach to catch this beautiful, beautiful sunrise.
Early morning. Indeed, early mornings are not my thing, but I'm glad Phil got me out of bed for this. It was worth it.
How nice is this first thing Monday morning?
Accommodation on the beautiful island of Koh Mook was the Koh Mook Garden Resort. A beautiful place full of lovely beach bungalows, really lovely, very cheap and so chilled out. We met a lovely next door neighbour called Elle as well, who kept us very on our toes and was a great laugh to have around.
Next morning, we went on a 40-minute jungle trek to see a viewpoint.
The undergrowth with all the cicadas.
Cicadas.
They're like little bugs, big fangs. We're in the chase to find the famous yeti of Koh Mook. It's a large ravenous beast, about this high, in a white t-shirt.
We came across this beautiful plantation of rubber trees, collecting rubber the old-fashioned way.
This is one sweaty walk, babbers. I like it though. Working off the breakfast. Oh, get tapped by mozzies. How pretty is that? Beautiful.
From the viewpoint, we could see Koh Mook, which is an island that we also saw in the 4-island tour in Koh Lanta.
The pool here is absolutely amazing. Such a nice place for this beautiful family-run business.
Hello.
Just like that, it comes to the end day of our last trip here in Koh Mook. Myself and Pat really love this island. It's literally a hidden gem out in the south of Thailand, and we'll definitely love to be back. We made some amazing friends. Elle, who has our next door neighbour, we're definitely going to stay in contact. What a legend. We love her to bits. Until our next adventure, we'll see you next time.